What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Life According to Shane. Today we are going to clean my K&N air breather on my 24 Ram Power Wagon truck. After all the dust storms we've had here, I've cleaned my other car I drive plus my wife's car, and they've been completely full of like powdery dirt. So I've always used Simple Green to clean them. So today I'm going to use the actual K&N cleaner and see if it works, because I've never used it before. So let's go. The air breather has six screws in it that are pretty large. So I use an extension on my Phillips to get to them. I have a large Craftsman screwdriver that I used to use, but it takes too long to get them out. It makes it very difficult. So this I found to be the easiest way. Sometimes they get hung up in the plastic lid. Set those on the ground so they can't fall somewhere in the engine compartment, because I've did that a few times. That's definitely not fun. So here is the new cleaner I bought. It cost $16.47 for this. Online, I think it was $4.23 cheaper than what it was at the parts store. But this is what you're supposed to be using to clean the K&N air breathers. But here's what I used for years, is I would mix the Simple Green degreaser, mix about half of this Simple Green, half water. That's how I've been cleaning them. And I've always used the oil for the air filters. Spray a little bit in the air box and then coat the filter with a decent layer. But after all the sandstorms and dust storms that we've had, it has been so crazy that I figured I would buy this and see if it cleans better than the Simple Green. So we're gonna go try this and see if it works better, see if it's worth the money I paid for it. I'm gonna spray a little bit of water on the filter. Cleaner on it. See if this stuff really works. Hopefully it does. I've been around here on and off for about 40 years. I've never seen wind the way it's been. I gotta make sure I get this stuff clean just to be safe. Let me let that sit for a few minutes and then we'll see if it cleans it good. Usually over here on the air box, I try to get a rag down in here and clean the best I can. It's actually not as dusty as I thought it'd be. And on the other car, I cleaned it and it was just dirt everywhere. But it had been drove more during the wind. I try not to drive my truck as much if I got that car to drive. But it looks pretty clean. And then right up here on the top of the grill is where that ram air, I guess they call it a ram air, sucks the air up in there. So I try to wash that out pretty good, because I know it gets a lot of dirt in it too. So I hit it with the hose. That looks pretty clean. And also get some of the K&N oil, just spray down here in the bottom. Just a little bit. That'll usually catch some of the dirt and dust down there before it gets into the filter. So the cleaner says to sit on the filter for 10 minutes, but don't let it get dry. So we let it sit 4 or 5 minutes. So we're gonna see if it cleans it out pretty good. I don't know how much of that is dirt and sand, but it does look like it's cleaned it pretty good. Looked like the cotton in it is a little bit cleaner than with the Simple Green. looks like it's working pretty good. Looks like it's definitely working better in the Simple Green. Man, looking at the filter in the sun, it did clean it good. Definitely cleaned it better in Simple Green. I usually just set it up against the wheel for a couple of minutes, let the water drain out of it. And then we'll put the K&N oil on it, and it'll be good to put back in. Now we're gonna put the oil on it. On my trucks, you know, 10, 15 years ago, I never even used the oil. Just Simple Green, clean them, put them back in. But now, as much as the trucks cost, like I try to do everything I can to make sure that that truck will last, considering this truck cost me more in my first 2 houses. That's how crazy everything is. Yeah, I write a little off taxes, but it still ain't very good. Put the air breather back in here and tighten it all back down, and then we will be done. Man, used to, when we built a lot of houses, I didn't maintain the trucks like I should have. Most of them I drove were Cummins diesels, so I didn't have too many problems. They still run 100, 150,000 miles and no problem. But with gas motor, I want to do a little bit extra. Make sure that I do everything I can to take care of it. And that is good. And this one is my red Craftsman Phillips. I like to go around and just hit every one of them and make sure that everything seated down right, just in case. I want to thank y'all for tuning in today. I guess that's sort of my short review of the K&N air breather cleaner that I've never used. Looks like it's cleaned the filter pretty good. You can see some stains on the driveway where it took stuff out of it. So I'm pretty happy with the way it worked. I can probably clean 4 filters with that bottle, so, you know, 16 bucks for the bottle. It's not bad. And I got all the dirt out of my engine compartment. Went and rinsed off my truck down at the car wash. It wasn't dirty, it was just dusty. Dried it off. So again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great day. If you like the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.